everybody, thank you so much for joining our channel today. It is me, Taylor, and I'm here with some information for you. Today I'm going to be going over my top 7 tips to surviving summer at Disney World. I know that summer can be brutal. We've been in the summertime. It's very hot. There's so many people. It rains all the time, but you just gotta truck on. You're at Disney World, so you better be happy. There are some things you can do to kind of manage everything. And I'm going to be sharing with you how we make it through the summer. My number 1 tip, and it's very, very important, is to stay hydrated. I cannot stress this enough. You need to stay hydrated. It is so hot in Florida and your body needs water. So if you don't have enough water, you're going to be miserable. You're going to bloat. You're already walking so much. You're just going to blow up. You're going to be tired. It's just going to be a miserable experience. So how can you do this? Well, guess what? Disney World gives you free water. Any of the quick service locations will give you free cups of water, and they're small most of the time, but you can ask for 2 or 3. It's free. Now, I don't like the taste of tap water, specifically Florida's tap water. It has a sulfury flavor. I understand if you don't want to drink that. How do you avoid that? Well, I didn't know these existed until about a year ago, and it kind of saved our lives. And so anytime we're going when it's really hot, we take one of these. We have 2, but we just take one and we share. And it is a Brita water filter. It's a pop-off thing, guys. You just fill it up with water, and this little thing right here filters it, so it tastes just like filtered water. Now you do have to replace these, and it'll tell you however many. It's a lot. So we will go and get water from the quick service and just pour it in here. It's ice water, and then it just tastes like filtered water. And if we're going to a table service, before we leave, we'll just dump our water in here, and we've got water to carry around, and we just share it. It's nice, and it also has a little thing, but I'm not sure where it is, that attaches to like your bag. So this has really saved our lives. It has come in so handy because you just get so dehydrated and thirsty. Along the lines of staying hydrated, you need to get hydrated before you go, or you're just going to be catching up. It takes about 2 days for you to get hydrated, so you need to start drinking at least 8 glasses of water 2 days before you leave. So if you're leaving on a Friday, you need to start drinking 8 glasses of water on Wednesday and Thursday and Friday, and continue that throughout your trip. Trust me, it'll save your life. Number 2, this is another really good one before you go. Pack comfortable clothes. I know you want to be cute. I want to be cute. Everybody wants to be cute. This is specifically for the women. I know men are not as concerned. I know you want to be cute and take those cute pictures, but yeah, don't be miserable. You can still be cute and wear a cute t-shirt and some athletic shorts and be so comfortable. You're gonna be sweaty. You need to be comfortable. So if cute clothes are comfortable on you, by all means, go for it. But if those are kind of uncomfortable and like you want to get out of them, wear some comfortable clothes. You can still take cute pictures. My tip is to, if you're going back at night, or if you're going at night for a few hours, wear your comfortable clothes then. It's not as hot. A lot of times it's darker. And you can get some good pictures then. Comfortable clothes. Remember that. Number 3 is bring sunscreen. Sheldon doesn't have this problem. I do. You don't want to burn. Anybody that's been on vacation where it's hot, they understand that if you burn the first day, the rest of your trip is not fun. So make sure you pack sunscreen. I always like to have a big can or 2, or you can get like a big thing of lotion to put on in the morning before you leave. And then to the park, I will carry either a tiny spray things. They make those. They're like 2 ounces, or just a tiny little thing of lotion so I can reapply on my shoulders. The makeup that I wear usually has SPF in it, so I don't really have any problems on my face, and then my legs really don't get any direct sun. So it's really just my shoulders that need some sunscreen. And this tiny little thing, I think I got this in a subscription box of some sort. It does the trick. Number 4, be prepared for rain. In the summertime in Florida, it rains every single day. It's not a storm, it's just a shower every single day. So just be, oh, ladybug, come over. I'm watching my my parents' dog this week. So it rains every single day. So you need to be prepared for the rain. How do we prepare? We either take a small poncho like this. We'll take 2 of these pretty much anytime. Unless we know that we're not going to be on a ride that you could get wet on, or we know it's not going to rain. Well, that's the only way we don't take one of these. These are $1 at the Dollar Tree or Dollar General or Walmart. So grab some of these. Or if we know it's going to be like a torrential rain, we will bring a big poncho. Now, this is the official Disney Parks poncho. These are like $15 or $10, $15, $20 in the parks. Yes, we've bought those before. We actually picked 2 up at the Character Warehouse last time we went for $3 each. So that's a really good deal. But you don't need to spend that much. They're not like fancy. They're not fancy ponchos. They're just plastic, probably cheaper than if you got the $5 ones from Target. And you can get Disney ones that are like $5. Take them to the park with you. That'll help. But I don't know that it necessarily, to me, is enough. So I always like to have a tiny little umbrella. This is very tiny. Do you see? And it is just big enough for me. It is not big enough for Sheldon and I. So you might want to bring just a little bit bigger one that could fit 2 people, or each person could carry one of these. But I think that with an umbrella and a poncho, and you could even go umbrella and small poncho, I believe, but with umbrella and poncho, you're prepared for the rain. You got it. Another thing with the rain is your shoes. I like to wear sandals. I don't like for my feet to be closed off. I know that's weird, but my toes are really claustrophobic. I know that's weird. So I like to wear sandals. So I don't wear socks, and the sandals that I wear are like plastic, I guess, so they dry up. It doesn't matter. My feet getting wet, it's not a problem. But Sheldon wears tennis shoes. So his are a problem. Not necessarily the tennis shoes so much, but the socks. So if you know you're gonna wear tennis shoes, bring an extra pair of socks with you to the park. That will save you. There's nothing worse than wet feet. Oh my goodness, there's nothing worse than wet feet. It's really the worst. Number 5. This is more to avoid the crowd. You need to get up and go as early as you can. If you're staying on property, use those extra magic hours. If the park opens at 8, be there ready to get in at 7:30. Not like showing up at 7:30 or leaving at 7:30. Be at the gate at 7:30, because they usually open up 30 to 15 minutes early. So you can get in the park, get to the ride. It's great. That is how you will avoid the crowds. Now understand, I don't like to get up early, but if you want to avoid the crowd, take advantage of that hour or 2, if you are extra magic hours, that you are going to have pretty much the park to yourself. You don't have to have fast passes during that time. You can schedule your fast passes for a little bit later. It is wonderful. You can really get so much done in that time. Now, if you are not staying on property, make sure you look at the park hours, and don't go to a park on extra magic hours in the morning. That's not a good idea. Rope drop is what it's called when you get there early. Guys, I can't talk. Rope drop a park that it does not have extra magic hours. That way you're the first ones in. I promise you, it'll be a lifesaver. Along with that, go later at night. The crowds usually die down at night too. Which brings me to number 6. Take midday breaks. I know that not everybody can do this. Maybe you're only going for a few days, or you're staying off property, and so it's not really easy for you to get back and forth. If you can't take midday breaks and go back to your resort, use midday from probably like 1 to 5. I would schedule your lunch during that period. I would schedule, if you want to go see shows during that period, that's a really good time to just sit down and watch something. Try to schedule things in the air conditioning just to get out of the sun and let your body kind of cool down for a little bit before you go back. That is also the most crowded the park is going to be. So you don't want to be riding rides. You don't want to be out and about in the streets and stuff. You want to be in a building, sitting down. That's the way to go. Now, if you are staying at a place where you can go back to your resort during the middle of the day, go back to your resort during the middle of the day. You might miss the rain, which is nice. You can take a nap, especially for little ones. Now, I don't have any little ones, so I don't necessarily know from experience, but I've heard a lot of people say that if you have little ones, they need naps. Little ones nap. They have schedules. I have schedules too. Go back, swim, change clothes, take a shower. It really makes a load of difference. It makes your day last longer, or seem like it's lasting longer. You just get to kind of like cool down for a little bit, relax yourself, get out of all of the hustle and bustle of the parks, and just chill out for a little bit so that when you do go back, you can be recharged. Number 7, and this is the most important one. Are you ready? Have a good attitude. Guys, it is going to be chaotic. It's going to be crowded. It's going to be hot. It's going to be rainy. It's going to be chaos. You're going to be tired. Calm down. Remember that you're in Walt Disney World. You're in the happiest place on earth. Be grateful that you're there and come with a good attitude. Get some caffeine, get some energy drinks, do whatever you need to do, but come with a good attitude. I promise you, a good attitude can change your day completely. I mean, if you have a bad attitude, the littlest of things are just going to send you over the edge. And I'm not saying that I've never had a bad attitude in the parks. Trust me, I've had a bad attitude in the parks. This is why I know. In my experience, when I am grumpy in the parks, every little thing is just wrong. I'm not enjoying myself, and that is so, it's horrible. Like, I'm at Walt Disney World. I have the opportunity to be going to Walt Disney World. I need to be happy. Like, no matter what happens. So what if you have to wait an hour for a ride? So what if it rains on you? Rain's not gonna hurt you. So what if it storms on you? Go get something to eat. Get out of the rain. Sit down for a little bit and spend time with the people that you're with. Enjoy yourself completely. Just have a good time. That will make the world of difference. Just remember, ultimately, you need to be happy. So there you have it. That is how you will survive this summer at Disney World. Just know going in that things are going to be a certain way, and you will have the time of your life. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, share and subscribe. We will have new content. I am committing to 3 times a week. I don't have specific days yet, but at least 3 times a week. New content, primarily Disney, but ultimately just Sheldon and I. He'll be in some videos, I promise. Hit that notification bell so that you'll know when we upload new videos. Have a great day, guys. Enjoy your summer trip to Walt Disney World. And as always, stay super.